What up? We are through. We're through border security. We're going. Unfortunately, lost my yogurts. That was my 45 grams of protein throughout the flight. That's okay. I still have my protein powder. I didn't take it, so makes me feel better. But means I'm gonna have to rely on whatever these guys have for food. Which may have to be McDonald's at this time of the morning. But we shall see. Till the next bit. Now, as much as this is a holiday, it's still a working holiday, so I use this as an opportunity to get some work done prior to the flight. And some of the best medicine possible. We're going to spend a lot of time seated, so I'm going to move my hips, I'm going to get some hip rotations in, some core, just to make sure that I'm not too stiff on the other end of this flight. Even managed to score myself a free row. Boom boom, Gucci gang. Just a random win. So whoever was sitting here had ordered a pre-made meal. And they're not here. So I got it. Now, just a few things I wish I was better prepared for. Number one being that you should always bring a pen because we do not have any pens available to fill out these sheets, and it is definitely worthwhile having them filled out prior to landing. I managed to get a pen off the people in front of me, and that was absolute gold on their end. And next up is just those protein yogurts. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them through border security, which did ruin my plan to early load some protein prior to landing. But, you know, you live, you learn, and there's still other ways you can get your protein intake in. And lastly, this was really helpful. As soon as I landed, there was already a SIM card set up. For $60, I got 40 gig and unlimited amounts of calls and texts, and that basically kept me going the whole 9 days. What is up, crew? So we've now landed in Queenstown, New Zealand, and it is fucking cool. It is so cool. Look at this. So like, walk out to the airport, and it's just mountain on mountain on mountain. I need to get to the bus, which is in front of me, and once I've done that, I get over to my accommodation, put my stuff down, and start exploring. Hello. Hello, just the card and $5 top up. On the dot, friend.
We'll do, man.
Thank you. Alright, so from the get-go, we're in town, and I can already see everything I want to do. Mainly around just climbing mountains. Like, everything looks so damn cool here. Thus far, we've gotten to the hostel. We've checked in, or we've at least like put all my stuff down, so I don't have to carry it around. I gotta feed myself because I'm starving. Let's explore. Meal 1 in Queenstown. I've gone for the katsu chicken. This is what I've got. With a side of... Except I have no idea where to find the equivalent of Woolworths or Coles. We shall explore. My friend here, his name is Tracy. Lucas, nice to officially meet you. So she's come out with some awesome tips for anyone travelling here to Queenstown to save a buck or two. Which was?
Firsttable.co.nz for our dinner, breakfast and lunch deals.
Yeah.
It's usually the first or the last table of the day. They go quite quickly. And bookme.co.nz for dining and lots of activities in Queenstown.
Yeah.
But they're all over both of them are all over New Zealand.
Okay, cool. So
there'll only be one table per place.
Yeah.
And some of them will come up available each day and some won't. So it's just first come, first served. But every region in New Zealand, you just click on the region you're in. And you can get the discounts if you see them.
That is sick. Tracy, thank you so much.
No worries.
The bedroom, like I'm the only one in here right now, but it seems like it's a full house. This is kind of cool. So what they've done is they've set up names, so you kind of get a tag and you pull out like a random meme. I chose the obvious pun. I mean, hey, tell me I chose wrong, right? We got basic Steve. Oh, we got a party animal here. I think that's June. It just seems very quirky and fun. All the beds have these blinds on it, which is pretty cool. They have storage for all of your stuff, like even inside here. Right, inside here they've got storage. And then obviously, like when you're staying at a hostel, the last thing you want is for somebody to steal your, say, your valuables, whether it be a laptop, etc. But in seeing this room, Mel and Jade seem very trusting of everybody here, because they've just thrown their laptops straight down. I personally not as trusting, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go across the room in here, and in we go. So in here, goodbye. Pretty cool. And they all have PowerPoints in them. Or like we have the same PowerPoints here in Australia, so whatever we use in Oz, we don't have to get some kind of power converter to do so or to charge our stuff. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my valuables in here and charge them overnight and pick them up in the morning. So this is probably one thing you do want to make sure that you have if you are going to crash the hostel is key. Well, key and a lock, ideally. So get yourself a lock. Bob's your uncle. Now my stuff is safe.
Three hours later.
Got it hard, and we just need one reason. Just tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Forever has never been enough. Just tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Forever never been enough.